Hi, Lynn, Lin, and thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for leaving a nice, sweet message. Yes, and I don't make videos when I'm not high on life. So on the last night, I usually sleep on my left side, but even sleeping on my left side, I know those intestines are. I know it's moving. And usually people say right now when you've been impacted this long, not had a bowel movement for those who don't get that, uh, in a long time, they, other people say it's painful every single day. So I thank God it's not like that for me, but it is now. So on your metaphysical side, yeah, I just had a whoosh of something, but I know it's not from the intestinal pain from not going number two for a long time and being impacted for a year and some odd months. So I'm going to light myself a pink candle. I'm going to go to the bathroom since it's the only place I can close a door and keep the kids out while I light my pink candle for myself, say my prayers, and give myself a time limit. Whenever I'm frustrated or something, I give myself a time limit before, depending on the situation, of course. And today, my time limit is going to be now until lunch gets here in 15 minutes. I have to get out of this funk or not eat because they don't go together for me. It'll just, if I eat now when I'm feeling kind of woozy, it just turns into a huge rock. So that can't happen. So I'm off to look at funny kitten videos. I'm off to look at Native American drumming, the other kind of drumming, There's lots of different drumming. And that usually always makes me feel better and helps me snap out of it. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'm thinking some other natural disaster must have happened in the world while we were all sleeping over here on this side of the world. Usually that's it for me. I don't know what it is for you. If you want me to ask Spirit, I will later. And we just gonna keep on keeping on, keep it pushing because life goes on if we feel good or not. Now, I'm not saying that if you just broke a leg, not that kind of not feel good. Don't be stupid, people who see this. Um, there's different kinds of pain. This pain isn't enough to make me stop doing anything for the next 15 minutes. Yeah, after the 15 minutes, it has to go. I got things to do. I got all that chicken that I need to put in jars and start canning, so forth and so on. So I can't just stop right now. I could do less than I intended to do, but not stop. So I'm not out to be crazy and force myself to do something strenuous like walk all the way down the block and back or something like that. You got to know your own limits. You got to know your levels. Okay, this is only, as a doctor say, a scale of 1 to 10. This is only a 5, so I can't stop anything today because I don't want that $200 worth of meat to go bad. And I can rest after it's cut up and put in bags and whatnot. I can rest later. Yet today it has to get done. I can't just let that sit and go to waste. Even if I just cut it all up and put it all in the freezer for right now today. You know, we all have, okay, not we all. Most of us have, responsibilities. And even though I'm a disabled senior citizen, I still have responsibilities to myself and the people that I said I'm going to do something for or to. So even they can go on the back burner and I'm, just tell them, today's not the best day for me to be working, so I'll get started on such and such tomorrow. I'm going to be fine after I eat lunch. Don't trust and believe, because yeah, I already got my music, my movies, my everything lined up to put all that stuff in jars. 4 chickens today, and 3 chickens today. The fourth one, me and Princess will have gone in 2 days. Yeah, and get started mentally cutting that meat up tomorrow in steps and stages, so I already know I'm going to cook one turkey breast for me and Princess to have slices of. So we'll toggle between turkey and chicken. So that's 8 days worth of meat, 2 meals a day, right? So, I get lunch. But if we happen to be hungry for breakfast, then we'll go have a piece and have a piece. But everything else is going to get meat, potatoes, vegetable. I'm pulling all that kale out so I can clean out the freezer, use it, don't waste it. And in the meantime, my routine: work a little bit, sit down a lot, work a little bit, put my feet up a lot. So I'm watching the trial of Latasha Daniels today, day 2, and staying focused, staying focused. So for right now, I'm going to have me a little pickle juice, because fermented foods help the belly. And if it still feels bad before I actually eat, then I'll have a glass of scalding hot water and help push things out. And then that's going to help the intestines and the liver and everything else. But yes, I do put myself on a timeout and say, okay, Tosh, this has to be, you have to stop being mad. And I give you 15 minutes. That's it. And then you got to vent and let it go, or talk to the person and let it go, and do whatever and let it go. Because what do I look like sitting here hurting my own self? That's dumb. And yeah, I'm a stubborn Aries. I used to be mad for months. That was a waste of energy. Don't do that anymore. Like I said, it depends on the situation. If somebody just passed or something, then that's a different level. If it's in my family, I give myself an hour to get over it, because we weren't raised to be, mourning. It's better now, so we should be happy and celebrate, not mourn. I realize everybody isn't like that. So I respect you, and I will mourn with you as long as you need. And sometimes it takes years, you know. Usually at this time of the year is when I start getting a lump in my throat, missing my mom, when I see all you guys' good Thanksgiving videos and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm proud of myself. I've gotten to the point now, after a lot of years, I don't keep track of when she graduated. I just celebrate. On the day I celebrate, I go get my little baby Ruth for her, because that was her favorite candy, and I watch her favorite movies and listen to her favorite music, blah blah blah. Um, and then I know I got to cut that off, because at some point then I will start crying, and I don't need that. I'll cry with you, but I don't need that. So I give just about everything in life now a time limit. My day-to-day goals get a time limit. All my chores and whatnot has to be done before 5 o'clock. Well, first of all, it's dark at 5 o'clock now. And second of all, that's usually when I start to sit down to wire wrap the night away. So cleaning the bathroom. I don't know what today's date is. I think it's Wednesday. So bedroom, bathroom, kitchen day. My kitchen's already pretty clean, so I'll do something else. Um, and always stay on schedule. Going, going, going. And I think that's what's helping me not go crazy. Seriously, I'm not joking. Okay? Because think about it. When you have the whole day to think about negativity, what comes to you? You think you saw a bat on the wall, but there really was no bat on the wall. It was just your mind playing tricks with you, because you're in that space. So I choose not to get in that space. So I've got another 10 minutes to get out of this, whatever that feeling is. I'm going to go drink some hot water. I'm pickle juice now, and get out of it, snap out of it. Your choice. I'm not telling you what to do.